She told me she was attending a business conference out of town, her voice calm, rehearsed, like she had told this lie 1,000 times before. But something in the way her eyes flickered, the hesitation before she smiled, made a cold knot form in my stomach. I forced myself to believe her, to swallow the unease, convincing myself that after 10 years of marriage, trust should come easy, yet at 11:47 p.m. My phone rang with an unfamiliar number and the deep, authoritative voice on the other end chilled me to my bones. It was the hotel security desk saying, "Sir, we need you to come down immediately. There's been an incident involving your wife." And suddenly every heartbeat became a hammer, every breath a struggle, because the words incident and your wife should not coexist in any sentence without doom hanging over it. I grabbed my keys, the night air slicing against my face as I drove, heart thundering like war drums, rehearsing questions I didn't dare ask, imagining every possible betrayal, every worst-case scenario. Yet when I reached the hotel, the lobby was empty, the receptionist's eyes wide, fearful, whispering, "She's not registered here." And my hand shook, my mind spinning as I called her number, which went straight to voicemail, each ring a countdown to a truth I wasn't ready to face. And then my phone buzzed with a new message, a photo that froze my blood, a hotel room, the door ajar, and a man's silhouette leaning close to her, her hand resting on his arm as if the night belonged to him, and my knees buckled, vision blurring, the world tilting, the years of laughter, shared dreams, whispered promises collapsing into an unbearable weight of betrayal. I stumbled to my car, gripping the wheel until my knuckles turned white, rage and heartbreak mingling like acid in my veins. But I didn't call her, I didn't scream, I didn't confront, because some truths demand silence, demand the slow burn of watching everything unravel. I returned home, the apartment suffocating in its stillness, and on the kitchen counter lay a note I hadn't seen before, in her familiar handwriting, words meant to wound with surgical precision. "I'm sorry, I never wanted you to find out this way." And the casual cruelty of her apology ignited something primal inside me, a storm that refused compromise, refusing the illusion of love I had clung to so desperately. Then came the call I had feared and anticipated. The same voice from the hotel, colder this time, saying, "Sir, we found a second room." She checked in again tonight under another name. And suddenly the enormity of her deception was incomprehensible, her entire life a fabrication, and I realized she had not just betrayed me with another man. She had orchestrated a labyrinth of lies that mocked everything we had built. I stared at the walls of our apartment, photos of smiles, vacations, anniversaries, the echo of her laughter now a knife twisting in my chest. And I thought of confronting her, of demanding explanations, of breaking her world like she had broken mine. But a darker satisfaction whispered in the back of my mind, a promise that she would feel the impact of her choices without me stooping to her level. In the silence of the night, I drafted an email, precise, cutting, leaving no loophole, attaching proof from the hotel, screenshots, timestamps, every shred of evidence, addressed to everyone she loved, respected, trusted. And then I watched, waited, heart hammering, as the world she had built of lies began to collapse like a house of cards, her phone buzzing endlessly, her name whispered in shocked disbelief by friends, family, colleagues, each ping a hammer driving the final nail into the coffin of her carefully curated image. And then finally she called me, voice trembling, broken. "Please." I can explain. But there was nothing left to explain, nothing to salvage, because in the echo of her desperation, I heard only the hollow sound of betrayal, the shattering of trust that once defined us, and I said nothing, only listened as she begged, cried, pleaded, the sound of her destruction sweeter in its silence than any confrontation could ever be. I hung up, walked to the bedroom, and for the first time in years, felt a release, the weight of lies lifting from my chest, replaced by a cold, resolute clarity, knowing that I would never look back, never second-guess, never allow another shadow of her deception into my life. And as dawn broke, the city waking, the world moving on, I poured myself a cup of coffee, watching the sun illuminate the empty space beside me. And for the first time, I understood that freedom tastes bitter and sweet at once, that love, once weaponized, leaves only ashes, and that sometimes, the most powerful act of love is to walk away and never look back, leaving the one who betrayed to face the ruin they have created, alone, exposed, and utterly powerless.